Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Miss Lucille's 7-month update. So if you want to hear how last month went, then just keep on watching. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sabra Casey. I am a mom of 2. Lucy here is 7 months old, and then my son Liam, he is back here behind me. He is almost 3. On my channel, you will find mostly mommy content as well as some money saving and cleaning stuff sprinkled in there, as well as some lifestyle. So if that kind of stuff interests you, then make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. Do you see Mama's light? So not a whole lot of change, although she is just growing like a weed. She has gained almost 2 pounds since last month. Last month, she was just over 17 pounds, and this month she is 19 pounds exactly. I don't know if you can tell, Liam's behind me. He had tubes put in his ears yesterday, so he's still feeling not 100%, so we've just been kind of laying around, so he's laying behind me on his phone. Breastfeeding has been going really well. My supply's been good. She's been nursing good. Everything's just been going great on that front. On the occasion that she does have a bottle, she can hold it by herself now. She is trying so hard to sit up by herself. She wants to sit up all the time. Like, you can tell she's kind of leaning forward. She really wants to sit up. She can, I say she can almost sit up. She can sit up for a couple of seconds at a time. Like if I prop her up, you know, take a picture or something with Liam, she can sit up for like a second, but not perfect yet, but she's just doing so good with that. She still really loves her Wubbanubs, as you can see. She still doesn't really take regular pacifiers. I mean, she will, but she much prefers her Wubbanubs. I definitely am really tempted to buy a couple more because it seems like we're always out or one's dirty or something like that. So she loves her Wubbanubs. She got another just minor cold, just a lot of snot nose and kind of coughing. Took her to the doctor twice, and they checked her for everything like they have in the past, RSV, flu, all that good stuff, and looked at her ears, her nose, everything looked good, no antibiotics. We did do a couple of breathing treatments with the nebulizer, just, you know, some Zarbees and the nose free to suck the snot and everything, but it's just that time of year, especially with her being so little, she's a little bit more susceptible to that. She has been teething the past couple days. It's really off and on with if it bothers her, and like today I can tell it's really kind of bugging her. I gave her some of those camellia drops. Seems to help a little bit. I usually try all those kind of remedies first before I just jump into Tylenol, but if I can tell she's really hurting, I'll give her a little bit of Tylenol. So her schedule is becoming a little bit more predictable. It started to do that around her a little bit after she turned 6 months, so right around Christmas. She usually wakes up around the same time Liam does, maybe around 7-ish. She'll usually take a cat nap around 9:30 or 10. And when I say cat nap, I mean like less than an hour. She usually has one long nap around 12, 1 o'clock, and that can be anywhere from an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. And then she'll have another small cat nap maybe in the evenings. The third nap of the day, she sometimes has it, sometimes doesn't. And that nap is usually really short, like 20 minutes. Her feeding schedule is becoming a lot more predictable. She eats first thing in the morning when she wakes up, again mid-morning, again around lunchtime, again mid-afternoon, and then another one right before bed around 7, so that's 5 during the day. And then she usually wakes up during the night to feed once, so she has roughly 6 feedings a day, sometimes more. It's usually not less than 6, but 6 is about our average. Okay, so sleeping at night. If y'all been watching any of my vlogs or updates, you know that we have been struggling with sleep with her. We did kind of, I don't want to say that we did sleep training because we really didn't do like a particular method. Yeah? We kind of just modified it to what we felt would be best for her and what we could handle. If y'all want me to do a separate video on that, please let me know in the comments below and I will talk way more in detail about that. We started about 2 weeks ago, and basically the end result, what she's doing now is we put her down around 7. And then she usually wakes up around 2 to have a feeding, and then she'll sleep again until around 7 or so. So she's going down for a good 12 hours at night with 1 wake up. Occasionally she'll wake up, you know, at 10 or 11 and just need you know, some snuggles or something like that. But for the most part, it's one wake up in the middle of the night to feed and then she's good. It has been a game changer to have just a couple of hours to ourselves, meaning me and Ben, in the evenings, just to be kid free for a couple hours. It's been nice. I love my babies to death, but it's been nice. And to go along with the sleeping, we put her down in her room at 7 in her crib. She sleeps in there until she wakes up for her feeding. And then if I can stay awake, I try to put her back down like in her bassinet in our room. But sometimes we both just fall asleep and she ends up in the bed with us. But she's getting the majority of her sleep in her crib. Okay, my battery just died. It took me like 3 batteries to find one that was charged. Yeah? So I was talking about sleep. She typically does her naps in, come here baby, okay. She typically sleeps in her crib for her long nap. Sometimes if we're out running errands, one of her naps will be in her car seat and she sleeps just fine there. So really for naps, I just have her sleep wherever she sleeps. Sometimes I may be carrying her and she's in the carrier, so just kind of wherever. Are you sucking on that thumb? She is in size 3 diapers now. And where are you going, girl? Oh my goodness. She is in size 3 diapers now, and she wears mostly 12-month clothes. She can still fit in some 9-month, but 12-month is better. She's got a little bit more wiggle room. I see that girl. I see that girl. She got a big jumperoo for Christmas and she loves to bounce in that thing. She also really likes to just roll on the floor with Liam. Can I see that? She likes to just lay on the floor with Liam and they just kind of play together. It's super cute. She rolls over as soon as you lay her on the ground. She'll roll right over. As far as solids go, we usually do 1 meal a day. When I say 1 meal, I mean we're not replacing one of her nursing sessions. It's just we're adding it in. Typically it's for dinner. Sometimes it's for lunch. Sometimes she might have 2 a day. It really just depends on the day and just how on it I am that day. She still really likes those little rice husks that I talked about last time. Where are you going, girl? Huh? Where are you going? See, I got places to be, mama. She wants whatever you've got in your hands, just like her last update. If you're holding it, she wants it. Doesn't matter what it is, she grabs it. Everything. Her hair is still really light brown, dark blonde. It's got almost that reddish tint still if the light hits it just right. Her eyes are still the really pretty blue. I think that is all that I have for her 7-month update. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place and just scattered, but I think that's it. I think that's everything. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up below. It really helps out my channel, lets me know that you want to see more stuff like this. I get you. And make sure to subscribe to my channel below. That way you don't miss out on any other videos. I will see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.